And top of the evening to you, Soul Tribe family. Happy St. Patty's Day. It is March 17th, 2025, and it is a very special St. Patty's Day surprise live with me, Lady D. How is everyone doing? As you can see, I have my green lights on in the background. So I'm trying to do all things Irish, all things green for St. Patty's Day. And sláinte, ERIN go bra or ERIN go braless, depending on what kind of night. So sláinte, this is water. You know I don't drink, can't drink. I'm allergic to drinking. I couldn't drink if I wanted to. So sláinte. Okay. And of course, I have my favorite Irishman on my chest, where I want him really, looking up, gazing at me lovingly. Yes, my joke is instead of saying "Erin go bra," I say "Erin go braless." Because why not let the sisters fly on St. Patty's Day, right? Don't get your knickers in a bunch. They're just boobies. That's all. All right, Soul Tribe family. This is going to be a fun night. I'm like, I don't have anything really planned. I have some things planned. We are going to look into Ireland because there's so much going on in Ireland. Ireland is a feckin' mess. You have arseholes, you have iceholes running your government. They're full of bollocks, right? They're full of bollocks. You've got arseholes running your government who are full of bollocks, okay? You had what America is on steroids. And Conor McGregor was at the White House today. So we're going to deep dive that, Soul Tribe family. That's right. It's all things Irish today, tonight. Soul Therapy with Lady D. And of course, it wouldn't be St. Patty's Day without me doing a dedication to. Hold on, please. I have everything all going, and then of course I go to do it. Oh, here we go. Sorry. Sorry, my tribe. Sorry, my tribe. I had everything all ready, and of course, here we go. Oh, here we go. All right, I have like 1,000 tabs open, 1,000 tabs. All right. So I need a production assistant. All right, here we go. That's right, Soul Tribe family. This is the real Paul David Houston around 1987. Tell me that that isn't the most gorgeous Irishman, or the gorgeous man in the world. Well, I believe he is, anyways. So, Bono. For those of you who don't know, this is the real Bono. The real Bono went into witness protection circa 1988 after the Grammys, okay? Um, and I wanted to do a little share. Now, there's a big difference between old Bono and disgusting decrepit clone Bono. Okay? This is the song Gloria. This was back when he was like in his early 20s. Okay? Everyone knows Gloria means glory be to God. Now, I wish I could show you the video, but I might get a copyright strike. And plus my audio doesn't work that much. And the audio doesn't work. When I share videos, for some reason, the audio doesn't work that well. But I just wanted to share what a 22, maybe 23-year-old Bono, this is how you know that he's the real deal. Okay. These are the lyrics to Gloria. Okay. Now I'm going to try to do it a cappella. And just know that my microphone is not the best. Okay. but this is okay. I try to sing this song. I try to stand up, but I can't find my feet. I try to speak up, but only in you am I complete. Gloria in de Domine. Gloria exultate. Gloria, Gloria, oh Lord, loosen my lips. I try to sing this song. I try to get in, but I can't find the door. The door is open. You're standing there. You let me in. Gloria in de Domine. Gloria exultate. Oh Lord, if I had anything at all, give it to you. I give it to you, to you. Okay, that is Gloria from U2. Now, I don't know how it came out on my microphone. It probably did not sound that great. However, just a little tidbit of Gloria, because we need to start singing Gloria. We need to start praising the Lord more. And I know it's hard for you to hear this from me, considering the week I had and considering bitching and complaining I've been doing. However, I got up at 4:44, as you say in Ireland, 4:44 and 5:55 every day this week. And after a week of hell, I realized that everything that has happened to me is actually a blessing. Okay? So, Gloria means glory be. So, if you don't know what Gloria means, Gloria in te Domine means glory be to God. Glory be to God. Okay? So, I have had this song, Gloria, in my head all day. So, I just wanted to share that with you. Do yourself a favor, go and listen to old U2, because I have to tell you, old U2 is phenomenal. Okay. There's a big difference between the old Bono, which is the real Bono, and the post 1988 disgusting evil cabal clone that they've been parading around. And speaking of Bono and the real Bono, I have some exciting news. I am collaborating. We have a new Soul Tribe brother. I found a new Soul Tribe brother, and I'm going to be going on a podcast with him. Okay. And I'm sure you guys all know him. I'm going to bring up his Instagram. It is Joe from Truth Stream. All right. I found him because of Real Paul, because of Real Bono, because I was on Instagram and I happened to be on Instagram and I was just scrolling, and I saw this post from this guy, Joe, on Truth Stream. And it was about U2. And I replied to him, and he replied back. And I knew I had to talk to him. And I kid you not, I was about to send him a message on Instagram. And when I opened up Instagram to send him a message, I shit you not, he had already sent me a message. We ended up talking. We were on the phone for an hour and a half. Excuse me, I think I have lipstick on my teeth. Anyway, so he's a long lost brother. We have so much in common. We are literally born in the same year, in the same month, like 10 days apart. Huge U2 fan, love Bono. When he found out my Bono story, he's like, you have to come on. He's a musician. I'm a singer, been in bands. So I'm going to be on with Joe from Truth Stream. We're going to be doing a live it's going to be on March 27th at 5 p.m. I will give you all the info. If you haven't already, You guys already know. So if you haven't followed, he and Scott are phenomenal on Instagram. So I'll find them. Hold on. I'm going to show you. I'm going to see if they have a YouTube channel. What happened is that they're kind of like poor Marin. They got deleted. They keep on getting shadow banned and deleted from YouTube. So, what do you mean what's happened with Jason? Nothing's happened with Jason. I was on Saturday with him. You need to, I was on with Saturday with Jason. There's nothing with Jason. Nothing's happened with Jason. I'm allowed to go on with other people besides Jason, right? He's my brother. He's not my husband. I don't probably won't have a husband anymore. Yay! No, I'm just collaborating with other people. There's nothing wrong with Jason. Jason knows I'm not cheating on him. He knows. He's happy. Thank you, Garden Hoe. Shout out to Garden Hoe. And they're on YouTube too. But they only have a few. Yeah, join their YouTube because they have to get their following again because they got booted off. So I'm going to put their YouTube channel also. It's the Truth Stream Show with Joe and Scott. And these guys are awesome. So I'm going to join their YouTube channel. Thank you, Garden Hoe. Shout out to Garden Hoe and my soul sister, Carrie, Real World Witness. They are on Troll Patrol. Fafo, you know what happens to trolls. Fafo, just saying. So there's Joe. They're on Toothstream. They're on Insta and Rumble. I think they're on TikTok too. They're on TikTok too. Yeah. So that's going to be on March 27th at 5 p.m. Eastern. So I'm very excited about that. And I'm going to be telling my real Bono story. We're going to do the real Bono story. Okay? Because Joe and I have decided that we listen, we met for a reason. Okay. He's definitely part of our broader Soul Tribe family. You guys already know him. And we decided that Joe and I decided that we need to do this because I got the download and God wants me, and the real Paul wants me to get the word out before he comes out of hiding because the real Paul is a little nervous, believe it or not. He hasn't been in the public eye in almost 40 years. So, all right. So, very good news. There's nothing wrong with Jason and I. I'm still going to go on with Jason. I'm just branching out a little bit, going on, all good. It's all good. All right. What else do I have to tell you? Folks, I think you know pretty much how to get in touch with me. I'm on X, I'm on Insta. Folks, look it. You know what's so crazy? I got to tell you something about Insta, all right, which is crazy. And I'm going to share my screen. I go on YouTube. I've busted my ass for 2.5 years. Okay. And you know what YouTube does. YouTube constantly shadow bans. They mess with people. You know how it is, right? So look at, let me get rid of my that comment. Hold on. Look at, I have 13,300 subscribers on Instagram, and I don't even feckin' try. I don't even feckin' try. I'm gonna do all my Irish tonight, okay? I don't even feckin' try. Okay, that's bollocks. And then YouTube, I've been on for so long, going on twice, 3 times a week, busting my ass, and they take away my subscribers. They shadow ban me. You know how it is. So anyway, I'm on YouTube and X. All of my, let's say, social media links are in. Go to the about section of this YouTube channel. So anyway, all right. So it is St. Patty's Day, folks. Now, Big goings on in Ireland. Okay. So I don't really do too many. I have to, we have a lot of Soul Tribe family that are in the UK, they're in Ireland, they're in all of Europe, South Africa. I have subscribers and viewers all around the world. Okay. So it's really nice to focus on another country other than the US. And I will tell you, my I am, even though I'm primarily Italian, I am one-fourth Irish. I have an Irish maiden name, and I live in a town that is considered the most Irish town per capita in the US. And my twin soul is a very famous Irishman. So, considering it's St. Patty's Day, let's get into what's going on in Ireland. Okay? So, in Ireland, they are being overrun with invaders. Kind of like what happened in the US before Donald J. Trump, thank the Lord, became our president again, 47. They are losing Ireland. Okay? If you go and Google, it's like it doesn't look like Ireland. It's a shame. It's disgusting what's going over there. What's going on over there. Okay? Now, Conor McGregor, and I'm going to share my screen. Going to share my screen. And I want to, and you might be able to hear this. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it because like I said before, I don't, for some reason, I can't really get my sound to work really properly when I share my screen. So if you don't see it, if you can't really hear it, forgive me, but this is Conor McGregor coming from our White House after a meeting with President Trump. I love him. He's a badass. He met today and spoke at the White House, folks. And again, I'm going to share my screen. I don't know if you'll be able to hear this, so I'm going to try to do my closed captioning. Let's see if that will work. Could you guys hear that? Can you let me know if you can hear that? Were you able to hear Conor McGregor say, Happy Patty's Day, America? Because if not, I'm going to play this. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it or not. I'm going to try, and you let me know. Give me 555s if you can hear it. No, you couldn't hear it? All right, too bad, guys. All right, I'm going to try to find another video then. I'm going to have to figure out how to make my sound work. Okay, so anyways, Conor McGregor was at the White House. There's my Bono. There's all kinds of YouTube because of St. Patty's Day. All right, so Conor McGregor was at the White House and he was speaking. He wanted to let America and the world know what's going on in Ireland. Okay, so this is what he said. It's high time America was made aware of what's going on in Ireland. The Irish government has destroyed Ireland through immigration, and friendly media coverage has enabled it. Sound familiar? US citizens? Sound familiar? US citizens? Yes. Our soul brothers across the pond in Ireland are going through what we went through in the US because it's not, let's say, it is a war of good against evil. It's a war of good against evil. It is the global elites against God's people. Okay. It doesn't matter what country. It's happening in the UK with that Starmer bastard. All right. I mean, the UK has become a I can't even say it. I won't even try. I can't even say it. It's been fascist. All right. It's become a fascist dictatorship. You can't, I mean, that Starmer bastard and your government says that they're going to try to, if we say anything against your government and try to enter the UK, they're going to put us in jail. You know what I say? Hey, I won't be going there. And try to come over here and jail us and see how that gets you. Yeah, you'll have a few Union Jacks up your arse. You will. And I'm not talking about our UK that I love, because I'm not talking about the soul brothers and sisters, because they were suffering. They are suffering the way we were suffering under Biden, or whoever that was Weekend at Bernie's. I don't know who that was. That was a dead person for 4 years that no one told them that he was fecking dead. You said, "Excuse me, sir, you're fecking dead. Can you please leave?" So anyway, so it looks like, it was a problem because it was a global elitist war. Okay. So anyways, Lisette, thank you so much, my soul sister. That is very sweet of you. Happy Patrick's Day. Hey, happy St. Patrick's Day to all you as well. Oh, Lisa, you're so sweet. Thank you, sweethearts. Happy St. Patrick's Day. All right, so Conor McGregor just told the whole world what's going on in Ireland. I wish I could play these videos, but you won't be able to hear them, so I won't. Breaking, Conor McGregor erupts on the White House podium. Illegal migration is out of control. Some towns have been completely overrun. Where the Irish are becoming a minority. Okay? In Ireland, there will be no homeland. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I've always liked Conor McGregor. Yes, I saw that. I glitched a little bit. So, Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, I'm asking that divine protection and make sure all of my equipment, the audio, the video, the internet, everything works perfectly smoothly and everything lines up. In the mighty name of Yeshua, Jesus, it is so, so be it, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, just making sure extra prayer. And Shlancha. Yes, Ireland is gorgeous. I haven't been to Ireland in a while, but Ireland is beautiful. Beautiful. I felt home. All right, so Soul Tribe family. We're gonna do a couple of polls for our lads and lasses over there in Ireland. Yes, we are. We are. We are. Because what's happened over there is bullets. Yes, it is. And they have a wanker. A wanker with a very small willy for a president. So let's ask Soul Tribe family. And let me pick some cards. What cards are we gonna do? We'll do just the regular cards. Soul Tribe family, let's do a poll and let's find out what is gonna happen in Ireland. Now I haven't watched the news. I don't watch the news. Yes. I don't know who's running Ireland. Who's running Ireland? Whoever it is, they're in our soul. They are. I want to be Irish. Can you tell? I just love an Irish accent. I imagine women are terrified to go outside. Yeah. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? That's when you get a shillelagh. You get a nice shillelagh with a little let's say sharp device. That's right. And then when someone comes at you, you get them in the harp and you put them out. You cut their willy off. That's what you do. You do. Because no one fecks with any Irish women. No one fecks with any lasses. No, no, no. Get the feck out of their country. All right. Here we go. Let's do a general reading, a general spread on our lads and lasses. God help our brothers and sisters over there in Ireland. They are going through what we went through, but it looks like 1,000 times worse. It's kind of like, from what I saw online, it's like New York on steroids. So here we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, Almighty God, Holy Spirit, Yeshua the Christ, can we get a general reading on Ireland. Ireland is in disarray. They're being overrun, overtaken. Can you let us know what is going to happen in Ireland? A general reading. What say you, Holy God, Holy Spirit, and Yeshua, the Christ? I'm only a third Irish. But when I meet Paul, I think I'll be, let's say, I'm only a little bit Irish, but, I'll be want to be a lot more. All right, Soul Tribe family. Ireland. What is going to happen with our lads and lasses, our Soul Tribe family in Ireland? What say you, Holy God, Yeshua? Say you. Had to reshuffle. Had to reshuffle. Yes, Garden Hoe. It does count. And that's the only thing that you should be. And I approve 1,000% God butt. Yes, yes. It totally is. Garden Hoe. And that's another thing that's probably illegal there. Yeah, you can go and go to a pub and get completely shit-faced in Ireland, completely blitzed, right? But God forbid if you smoke a joint. Oh no, not that. Oh no, Saint Patty might die himself. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. No, no weed, no weed. Stick to your Jameson and your Guinness. Okay, here we go. Today's a good, I love to do Irish accents, so today is the day that I get to do it. And if you don't like it too feckin' bad, stick it up your arse. Mm. All right. Ooh, all right, Soul Tribe family, our Irish brothers and sisters in Ireland, hold on, hold on. Good things are coming. Okay, good things are coming. In the present, we got the Ace of Cups. All right, so there is healing and divine intervention coming. It's on the precipice. In fact, things are going on behind the scenes that you all don't know about, okay? All right. We also got the hangman, all right? This means that things have been planned behind the scenes a long time to liberate you all, okay? Trump's been in office, what, not even 2 months now, a little over 2 months. He's working with the alliance. He's working with the alliance, and hold on, he's coming. Hold on, the alliance is coming, okay? This means that you have to be patient. I know it's easier said than done, all right? Trust me. But this means that healing's coming. It's just going to take a little bit, okay? A little bit. This is in the center. Best card in the deck. Ireland is going to be part of the Jubilee. Ireland is definitely going to be part of the Golden Age, as the UK and all of Europe and all of the world. Folks, what happened in the United States is what's happening in the United States now with the Trump administration. It was the domino that is going to trickle down to the world. The White Hat Alliance is going to slowly dismantle the deep states, the cabal, and all of your governments. This is Ireland. This is the best card in the deck. Healing, prosperity, love, abundance. Ireland will be going back to the Irish, going back to the people, going back to God. Okay? Not only do we get one ace, this is the present, and this is the near future coming attractions. 2 aces. So my Irish lads, my Irish eyes that are smiling, hold on, lads and lasses, hold on. God's coming. The good alliance is coming. The good military, the world military, the global military that's working with the Galactic Federation of Worlds. Okay? Healing, new beginnings. So, your president is going bye-bye. There will be a new president, a new leader very, very soon. This is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a new direction. It's also spiritually. So the disgusting evil that has been allowed to infiltrate your nation, the same way that the disgusting evil and the invasion of our nation happened. It's going to be over very soon. There's going to be a healing and a new beginning for Ireland. The Ireland is going to go back to the Irish and to the people of Ireland. All right? As I said, there's been things going on, plans behind the scenes. Okay? I will tell you too, look up in your skies. The Galactic Federation of Worlds is very, very prominent in your skies. Ireland is a very, very magical country, magical land. I won't even put it a country, magical land. There's fairies, there's all kinds of things that are not here in the US. UK and Ireland are very special. They have a magic and an ancient vibe and an ancient frequency. And I'm getting that once the evil and a lot of the evil is been pushed out of Ireland, you're going to be seeing with the fifth dimension so many things that you thought were just myths. Fairies, leprechauns, all these things. Yes, leprechauns are real. Okay. Everything that we thought is a myth. And I'm telling you, the Galactic Federation is over Ireland. Look up, because that's them. The divine is really, really protecting Ireland because, as I said, it is ancient. It has so much ancient energy, divine ancient energy. The land is magical, and I'm getting that once the government of Ireland, that the leader is taken out, I'm getting that there's going to be so like a healing, like unbelievable healing. Okay. All right. Now, the Page of Wands, this is the last card. Now, the Page of Wands is an opportunity, and it's also looking in a new direction, and it's also excitement for the future. It's not looking at the past, it's looking at possibilities with excitement, knowing that what you want, you can have it. The Page of Wands is lighthearted, on the verge of discovery. So you're going to discover so many things about your land, Ireland, my Irish brothers and sisters, that you didn't even know existed. You thought that you knew all of the history of Ireland, and there's a lot of galactics and extraterrestrials and cryptids there. And I'm telling you, our Irish brothers and sisters are going to be seeing a lot, because I'm getting that Europe, especially the UK and Ireland, how do I put it? Their transition to 5D is going to be a lot different. It's, how do I put it? There's a different energy than of the United States. So their transition to 5D is going to be a little more mystical and magical than of the US. Okay. And I think you know what I mean. Okay. So, Ireland, do not despair. Okay. Do not despair. Very, very soon, your government, the deep state in your government will be taken down. There will be healing. There will be a new beginning. There will be abundance. The good, that of the light, will be leading your country very, very soon. Okay? So don't lose hope, Ireland. Now, I don't know anything about if, like, I don't know about the different parties of Ireland. I don't know anything about that. However, I'm going to bring up the Irish Times, and I'm going to see if I can do another reading, a little more detailed reading, and see what the hell's going on here. Oh, what says they brought up the Trump's meeting with McGregor. No, I don't want to accept. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's going to be any elections or anything like that. All right. So I'm just going to keep on pulling on Ireland and see if I get it. Okay. I'm just going to keep on pulling on Ireland. All right. Let's do a follow-up spread to see what else we can get on Ireland. Okay. And looks, we've got the aces, two aces, the sun. However, I want to know about your money system. Okay. I want to know what's going to happen with your financial system. Is there going to be some kind of collapse after hours? Let's see. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, Holy Spirit, Yeshua HaMashiach, the Christ. I'd like to get a general reading on the finances, the financial system of Ireland. Wait a minute, they're part of Europe, right? So I would probably okay, so I believe that Ireland is part of the European, yeah, they're part of the European Union, so they have so I believe that their money would be not just Ireland, would be all of the European Union. So let's do a spread, and correct me if I'm wrong. All right, I know that there's Irish in the chat here. So, or if anyone knows, they have the same currency as the rest of the European Union. It's only the UK that has, it's only England has they have their separate, the quid. And they have, I believe it's only the UK that has their own currency. And correct me if I am wrong. I haven't been into Europe. I haven't been to the UK and Ireland in a while. All right. I believe why do I have to ask you? I'll just Google it. Okay. What is Ireland's currency? Yeah, euro. They're part of the euro. Okay. So let's do and find out what's going to happen with the euro. Okay. And I kind of like this because not only will we be finding out about Ireland, all of our other soul tribe brothers and sisters in Europe can also find out what's going to happen. All right. So this is a spread on what's going to happen with the euro because we are expecting an imminent stock market and monetary collapse in the US because the old government was printing out tons and tons of money. And we know that the stock market really isn't, what they're trading humans and not stocks, right? So let's find out, and this is for our Irish brothers and sisters in particular, because it's St. Patrick's Day and we're doing all things Irish. But since the euro is all of Europe, let's ask. Holy God, Holy Spirit, and Yeshua HaMashiach the Christ, can we get a general reading on the euro? What can we expect to happen with the euro? We're asking, especially for our Irish lads and lasses, but also for our Soul Tribe family in Europe. Anything and everything that will bring clarity and understanding to this question, Holy God. Yeshua HaMashiach the Christ. I would like our straw man accounts. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would be fabulous, wouldn't it? And I agree. I am tired of all the satanic nonsense. Why can't God just wipe that son of a bitch off the face of this earth for good? Never to be come back. You know what I mean? Ugh, why do we have to pay for those demons? All right. This is the Euro Soul Tribe family. What's going to happen? And folks, I always forget to say this. Please like, share, and subscribe. Okay? Please like, share, and subscribe. And hit the all notification button because, who ScrewTube. They shadow ban me. They do all kinds of things. So make sure, even if you already subscribed and you think you're subscribed and you think you've hit the all notification, trust me, ScrewTube does a lot of things. So sometimes they'll change your all to personalized. So make sure you have the all notification. Thank you very kindly. It helps the algorithm, even though YouTube hates me. All right. Ooh, we've got some good news for Europe in terms of the finances and the money. All right. So in the recent past, I do a Katina knife. We got the 9 of Wands. So I'm getting that. Obviously, the people of Europe are struggling. Okay. It looks like things are just as expensive in Europe as they are here. They can barely pay their bills. Their government is taxing them to death. Their government's probably spending all your money on the illegal immigrant invaders instead of the citizens, the taxpayers, the legal residents, and the Irish. And the Europe. It looks like all of Europe, the Europeans are struggling, really, really struggling. Okay. However, right in the center, do not fret. It looks like when we get our change here in the US, it looks like it is going to trickle to Europe very, very soon. This is the euro. Okay. Looks very good. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is completion. Look at all those pentacles. This is family legacy. So I'm getting that you guys also. I very much like in the US. I believe that in Europe, you guys were used as chattel too. And I'm getting that the crown and the royals used you as the same way they used us in the US. They took our birth certificates, our social numbers, we call them here the social security numbers. And I'm getting that all of the straw man accounts, I think it was each one thing at a time in the chat, said it looks like the money's going to be going back to the people in Europe. And it looks like the euro is going to do well. There's going to be lots of collaborations with the United States on the alliance. I'm getting that all of the nations I'm getting that there are good factors in Europe that are working. It's the alliance, it's the global alliance, the white hats, okay? And I'm also getting to that there's a surprise coming in terms of the euro, okay? Good things are coming. It looks like it's going to be strong. And I'm getting though that whatever money is going to come back to the people in Europe and in terms of the euro, I'm getting that there's something put in place, and that's also going to be gold and asset backed. I'm getting that the monetary system that Trump and Trump's administration in the United States, what they have in place is going to be basically for the world, that every nation is going to be backed by silver and gold and what do you call it? Fine. Oh my God, I'm having a brain fart. Precious metals. Sorry, precious metals. That's what I meant. And so I'm getting that the euro is going to be doing well after the US stock. I'm getting that the euro is going to do well for the people and that the money's going to go back to the people. But I'm also getting to that whatever goes back, it's going to be just a little bit because I'm getting that what's going to happen with the euro and the people in Europe, the Europeans is just I put it. The system, the money system is going to roll out very much in the US. You're not going to be, this Nisara Jasara RV, people aren't going to wake up overnight and be millionaires. Okay. I'm getting that just like here in the United States, that the people that will get the most money are the seniors, which would be called the pensioners, I believe, over there in Ireland and Europe and the UK. Those that are retired that do not have jobs. And I'm getting this is because if people were to be millionaires overnight and to wake up and all of a sudden have millions of dollars in their account, our countries would stop running. Who would go to work? Who would do anything? There would be nobody driving taxis. The countries would the world would stop because no one would do their jobs. Okay? So I'm getting that Whatever is happening in the United States, this is the model for the world, because I'm getting that Donald Trump is got the model from the deep, not from the deep state, sorry. This is God's money system. It's for the world. And I'm getting that what's happening in the US is a directive from God, from the divine. Okay. And there's my God and my Trump card. So, folks, in terms of the euro, now I have no idea what's going on over there with your finances. However, it looks like the people in Europe, it's been tough. There's so many countries in Europe, so it's hard to, obviously, I can't do every country. However, I'm getting as a whole that the euro and the Europeans have really struggled to make ends meet because their government is working against them and taxing them, just like they have been in the US with the prior administration. Okay. But I'm getting that looks good for the euro and for the Europeans. I'm getting that money's coming back to you, just like in the US. Okay. And I'm getting that it's all the money that's been stolen from you from the taxes from the deep state, from the crown, especially the royals. I'm getting that the money's going to come back to you in increments. Okay. There's also a surprise in terms that is coming to the European people in terms of money and finances. Trump, Musk, the White Hats, the alliance, they're working with all of the good factions, all of the White Hat alliance in all of the European countries and also in the UK. Okay. To implement God's monetary system, which is gold and silver and asset backed and backed by fine precious metals. The money's going to go back to the people. All the money that's been stolen, 7 times 7. And literally, the Europeans are going to be dancing in the streets and be very, very happy and not worry about money. So, folks, it looks like what's going to happen in the US, which is imminent, is going to happen not only in Ireland, but also in Europe and in the UK. This is fabulous, fabulous news. Fabulous news. All right. So, Soul Tribe family, since we're going on and we're doing all things Irish, I wanted to just go through my X account. And I'm going to make this a quick show. I'm only going to do it like an hour. I just wanted to come on and have fun and celebrate St. Patty's Day. I feel good. And I'm back. And I put the mess behind me, and I know I'm blessed, and I'm better than good. I'm going to be awesome. And everything that happened last week was planned by God. For sure. For sure. But I did have one last thing before we go. I just wanted to give a little update on the Schumann resonance, okay? Because this affects everyone. And I'm going to. Folks, last week, there was a really, really big timeline shift. All right. Huge timeline shift. All right. This is, oh, sorry. This isn't the right one. Sorry. Hold on. I'm going to not share my screen. Hold on. I wanted consciously ERIN. Hold on. I thought that was consciously ERIN. The Schumann resonance, there was such a huge timeline shift that the Schumann resonance couldn't even calculate it, and it was dark. Hold on. Sorry, folks. I had everything prepared, and then, you know what happens. I want to bring up, I'm going to try to find what happened the other day. Okay. I'm trying to find the other day when there was this big riff in it. Of course, I can't find it. I had the screen. I totally had it saved and now it's just not happening. Okay. All right, here we go. I got it up here. All right, here we go. No, still not the same, not the right one. Okay, I can't bring it up. I'm not going to be able to find it now. Okay, so what happened with the Schumann resonance last week? We had a huge timeline shift, okay? The split happened. Now, the split of the two worlds, the bifurcation of the timelines happened last week. Okay, I shouldn't say it happened, it began. Okay, the bifurcation of the timelines is not going to happen just like split and that's done. It's not going to happen that way. It's a gradual. So basically, what was happening up until last week is that the people that are going to go to 5D and the people that are going to go to whatever it's going to happen to them, some people believe they're going to stay on Earth and they're going to go to a separate Earth. Some people think that they're going to pass on during the ascension and they're going to go to another 4D planet. I believe that's what's going to happen. And this planet's going to ascend, and we're going to ascend with Terra because the real name of Earth is Terra, Terra. We are the only ones in the galaxy that call Earth Earth. Every other entity and everyone else in the galaxy calls Earth Terra, and we are called Terrans. Okay. Anyways, so what happened last week is that the bifurcation, which means the splitting of the timeline started to happen. So think of it as there's two trains and two tracks. And the people that aren't ascending or the sleepers, the people that are in comas are this way. And we're on the ascension track. We were riding in parallel tracks. Okay. What happened last week is all of a sudden, whoop, the two trains, the two tracks went completely in opposite directions. So now there is no resonance. So now there's a big rift, a huge crevasse between the people, God's people, and the other people. And I'm not saying that the other people are evil. They're not. They're just the ones that aren't awakened. They're the ones that are going to go to 5D and ascend, and ones that aren't going to ascend right now. Now there is a 10-year ascension window. Now, it doesn't mean that these people aren't going to ascend. There's plenty of time, and they will ascend. Everyone will eventually ascend. God is not going to let any of his children stay in this, not ascend, and stay reincarnating in 4D planets. Okay? It's just based on your frequency, your soul's evolution, where you come from. We're going there first. We are the trendsetters. We are on the front line. Okay? So, what happened last week is that the bifurcation, the split started to happen. When that happened, there was a rift in the time. Time suddenly stopped and then it sped up. Now, we already know that time has already been speeding up exponentially because when the Schumann resonance is raised, the Earth's vibration raises, time speeds up. It's just the way it is. But after last week, it really sped up. Now, it makes sense in my personal life what happened after last week. So that's why everyone had quite the fecking week last week. A lot of craziness, a lot of tower moments, a lot of shocks, a lot of betrayals. It's on, folks. The good news is that we sped up our trajectory to our personal ascensions and then the mass ascension. The good news is that we're on the right trajectory and we're going very much faster. in the right direction. The bad news was that it's gonna suck losing people as I lost last week, okay? However, once you get through it, once you feel your emotions and get through the pain, you give it to God and you realize everyone and everything that left your life, as painful as it is, because we're still human, even if they're people that you've been wanting to leave your life, people that have been pains in the asses, relationships and situations that do not serve you and you've been want to end. It still hurts. There's still this tug of war going on between our higher selves and the egoic mind. We still need our egos because we're still in a false matrix world. However, what's happening now is that we're basically on, let's say, fast track to merging with our higher selves. I don't know about you, but I've been seeing all kinds of lights and orbs and spiritual activity in the corner of my eye. My television's been turning on and off. That's Paul, but I'm just saying that the veil is non-existent. So don't be surprised if there's lots of spiritual activity. You're not crazy. This is part of the process. We want this. We knew it wasn't going to be easy, but I don't think any of us knew how fucking hard it would be. We went through it. Thank the Lord we went through it. And we're not done yet. Trust me. We're not out of the woods yet. And trust me, it could get worse. Hate to tell you. It usually gets worse before it gets better. However, we're on the right track. And as much as it sucks, the pain and the fatigue and the depression and the anxiety and the despair and just all of the negative emotions, mentally, physically, spiritually, everything that we've been going through with this ascension, especially the last few weeks, especially last week with the full blood red moon, with the lunar eclipse, with the planetary alignment. Come on, folks. We are doing phenomenal for what we're going through. Having a nervous breakdown, feeling like you're bipolar, being happy, sad, and then angry within 5 minutes is completely understandable. We're going from carbon-based to crystalline. You're doing phenomenal. We're doing phenomenal. So we really need to give ourselves a break. So now that we know this, are we out of the woods yet? No, we're not out of the woods. Because we know that the demons are not going to just roll over. They're going to fight to the end because they have nothing to lose. So I'm sure the deep state has things planned. We know. I did a reading on Jason's channel on the Light Warrior Network. Poor Jason, his kitties ate his cord, so he ran out of juice. So I had to close the show by myself because he had no more batteries in his computer. And I got a tower card for the very last card for the US. So I don't know exactly what, but the deep state has shenanigans planned. And the deep state is not going to just have shenanigans planned in our country. It's going to be in every country. So my soul tribe family all around the world, and I'm very blessed and honored to have brothers and sisters all around the world. Pray up. Pray. Bring in your divine peace. Have your armor of God on. Keep your head on a swivel. Use your discernment and use your intuition. Don't ever let your reasoning mind override your intuition, because your intuition is connected to your higher self, which is your connection to God, your oversoul, and your God. And people say, what's the difference between your higher self and your oversoul? Quite simple. I tell you all the time, then when God creates us, God created us in clusters. Soul, tribe, fam. That's literally like we're like one. God creates individuated souls, but then he creates them in clusters. That's literally we're soul family. Okay? So that means that we reincarnate together all the time. So we are really part of a soul family. So just because we live in other countries and we never met doesn't mean we're not really soul family. We are. So God's in charge. I learned last week, and I've been pontificating on this channel a long time, and I always say that I don't just talk the talk, I walk the walk. But I really, really was put to the test. It's very easy to have hope and faith and belief in God when you have lots of green in your bank account, when you have everything's going for you, and your family loves you, and your friends love you, and your life is going great. It's very, very hard to have faith and hope in God and belief when things are going shitty, when you're broke, when your husband left you, when your kids don't talk to you, when you lost your job, when you're sick, your kid's sick, when your husband died, your dog died. We are really, really being tested now. And there are many out there that are really struggling, really, really struggling and heartbroken like I was last week. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. You're almost there. The deep state, the demons, they want you to give up. They wanted me to give up. They took me and they kicked the shit out of me, but that's okay because I got up and I said, "Feck you. I don't think so. Not today, Satan. I am a child of God. And I will tell you to fuck off, feck off, because I'm a child of God and I have more power over you." The dark will use everyone and everything. People that are nearest and dear to you that you love. Just remember, the people in this world that are related to us, that are close to us, they're part of our family and we love them. However, where we're going, we have to make sacrifices. We have to remember short-term pain for long-term gain. It's very easy to say, oh, this is going to happen. We have to be strong. And then when you're in the thick of it sucks. It's horrendous. I'm not going to lie, but you'll get through it. I watched Julie Green this morning, and her word of the day was phenomenal as always, but her preaching, what she said this morning, it was like, I find it amazing because, she's a Bible thumper. She's ultra religious. I believe in God and Yeshua. I'm a recovering Catholic and I'm spiritual. Right. But she said the same thing that I said this morning. I did a video this morning, right? And I told the story about Peter and Yeshua and the boat and how Yeshua pulled him out of the water and saved him from drowning, and how we have to focus on God and not the world. I did that video and then I watched Julie Green afterwards and she said the same thing. We're all connected. We're all saying the same thing. It doesn't matter if you're a psychic and tarot reader like me, and Julie Green would be like, "Oh, she's a tarot reader." She'd probably think I was demonic, but I'm not, because she's a preacher and she's religious, and she probably thinks that tarot cards are evil, even though they're not. But I get, but my point is that the Bible thumpers, the religious people, people like me that are in between, that love God and Yahshua, that are spiritual, God's people, astrophysicists, astrologers, it doesn't matter. All people in different walks of life, different beliefs, different faiths, different religions are saying the same thing. And it's the one thing that God wanted Julie Green to know, and God wanted, excuse me, Julie Green said this morning that it was a direct message from our Lord. And that is, God did not put us here in the front lines to lose. I repeat, God did not put us here on the front line to lose. We are going to feckin' win. We have all the tools, all the backing, all the support, all the love, everything we need. We are going to win this. God did not put us on the front lines to lose. We are not going to lose. We are going to win. It's time that we start having faith in ourselves the way God does. So, if you feel like giving up, if you feel like God has forsaken you, trust me, I'm surprised God's still talking to me after the things I said to him last week. Sorry. And I know God is a he and her. I don't, God is not, doesn't have gender. However, I was brought up Christian, Catholic, and I just refer to God as Father. Don't give up. Don't give up. We are almost there. If we are alive in this time, we are blessed. This world wants to make us believe that we are powerless, that we are broke, that we are sick, that we are sad, that we are depressed. And what I learned is that I'm not going to let this feckin' world determine who I am. I am. I'm going to speak my truth, and I'm going to live as a child of God. And I'm not going to believe the world, no matter what the world. I'm not going to believe my bank account, even if it says zero or $1,000,000. I'm not going to believe the doctor. I'm not going to believe anything. I'm going to believe God and God's word and who I am. So we made it through the tempest. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. God did not put you here to lose. You're not going to lose. You won. We already won. And remember, here's another thing. And I'm going to keep on saying this. And if you heard this before, tough shit, you need to hear it again because we've been brainwashed. God does not call in the qualified. He qualifies those that he calls. So if you have a mission, you have a purpose, you have something that you want to do that you know that God is calling you to do, the people, the places, the circumstances, the funding, God will light the way. There will be serendipitous occasions. There will be coincidences. It will be easy. God will lay out the path. All you have to do is have hope and faith. Focus on where you want to be. Focus on what you want. Focus on your goals and your dream. Focus as if it's already happened. Don't focus on your struggles. Don't focus on the obstacles. Give it to God. Say, God, I know that this is how, Lord God, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I know that you gave me this goal. I know that you have a left mission. I feel I don't know how I'm going to do this. So I'm going to stop thinking in lack. I'm going to just know it's going to happen. And I'm going to give it to you. And you lead the way. And you will be surprised how God speaks to you. How you'll just happen to be at the right place at the right time. You'll just happen to talk to this person and this person and this person. Trust me, it will be easy. All right, Soul Tribe family, I'm glitching again. I hope that you enjoyed this evening. I will be on doing the Yes No Tarot show probably Wednesday or Thursday. I would be on Saturday, and I'm going to be doing a Saturday Night Live show on my channel, and I'm going on with Jason on Sunday. Yes, that's right. I talked to Jason, and because we weren't on for a couple weeks, I said that we should go on again because we had great momentum, and we only could be on for an hour last week because of the let's say the battery incident, the kitty cat battery incident. So I will be on doing the Yes No Tower show. There are a few people that bought questions, and I apologize. I was going to get to you last week. So if you bought a yes or no question or a general reading, and I didn't get to you my last show, you'll be the first for this coming show. I promise you, I'll get to you first. So I will see you soon. Until then, ERIN go bra or bra less, depending on what time of the night, which means Ireland for forever. To our Irish lads and lasses, we love you, Ireland. Ireland forever. God bless you and sláinte. I love you, my Soul Tribe family. Thank you so much for all your love, your support, your messages, your emails. I love you so much. You really, really helped me last week. I felt so alone, but because of you all picked me up, and I really, really appreciate all you did for me. I love you so much. You really are my family. I will see you soon. So God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your night. Okay? Bye, Irish lads and lasses. Bye.